Good morning. It's Katie Lebeds from Learning to Lean, a day in the life of a Lean Six Sigma Master Black Belt. Something that I'd like to talk about this morning is metrics. So, I previously talked about the fact that sometimes I work with companies that have all the metrics, all the data, and sometimes I work with companies that have no metrics. And really, at the end of the day, you need to have metrics so that you understand how well or not well you are doing as an organization. And each person in your organization should have a metric that they are responsible for. Each person in your organization should understand how they can positively or negatively impact the metrics for your company. So, based on their performance, based on their actions, how are they impacting those metrics? And if we don't have metrics, then we really don't know how we're doing. We can't just base it on profit, right? We need to have metrics that help us to understand our performance, help us to understand our quality, our customer satisfaction internally and externally. So, if you don't have metrics, how do you know if you're doing well? Now, some companies would say, well, we're making money. And it's not just about that, right? You can make money and still not have super happy customers because maybe you're the only one that delivers that type of product or service and your customers are still ticked off. So, make sure that your employees understand the metrics, understand how they can positively or negatively impact the metrics based on their activities, their performance, and what they're doing, and measure to make sure that you have actions associated with that. So don't measure everything and do nothing. Make sure that you are measuring to take action. And keep in mind, sometimes we have metrics that are just there for a short time. Maybe we've made some process improvements and we're utilizing PDCA or Plan, Do, Check, Act. So those metrics or those measures will be there for a short time until we have proven that this new process works well or works to the best of its ability. And then we'll move on. If you are measuring everything and doing nothing, or measuring everything and they're always green, then you need to take a look at those metrics and say, number one, do we keep measuring them? Or are they doing well? Or number two, how are we calculating those metrics that they're always green? So if you'd like to learn more about metrics or you need help with your measures, please reach out and contact us today, and we'd be happy to help give you some insights. Thanks and have a great day.